shoot people.
What do we do now?
There were two things. First thing is, Alex Lyon was second star. I'm just saying.
I told him
No.
first.
I
I
know
told
it.
him to change
I
it
know
first.
it. I know Brandon hit a milestone, but that one to me. We can talk about Alex today. I'm going to come down tomorrow. I'm not going to bring the players down. If you guys want to talk about any other part of the game, we can talk about it tomorrow. But we can talk about the goalie right now if you want to talk about the goalie.
Yeah, unbelievable. I mean,
He was great. I
second
think
in all time and the franchise record
Yeah.
for a regulation game.
so. It was so good. I almost felt he made some big saves in the first, but it was almost good that he got that many pucks because it was in some ways a change of possessions because they put everything at the net, and that just warmed him up and made him feel really good. Then you get into that kind of second period, and then it's a special teams battle, and you get to 5-on-3, and big saves there. And I think the game looked like it ended halfway through. It did at 5-1, but at the same time, it got to stay that way because he just kept making these saves at the time. And then you get into the third, and Barkov's not going to see the ice, and Reinhardt's not going to see the ice. And even with that, though, the one guy that was dialed in from start to finish right straight through, regardless of what was going on in the game, was Alex, and he was good in all areas. He was just a breakout pass. He had one of our better breakout passes of the night. But I'm happy for him because he's worked really hard, right, to be that good. He's from his first tour up and then coming back in, he comes to the rink even keel, but works very, very hard at his game. So I'm happy for him because he's earned it. It hasn't been easy, and he's good for him. And then, of course, good for us.
You've seen goalies in the past have these kind of runs that you'd never expect at the Hamburger a few years ago.
Right.
You know, guys, but this is up there. I mean, 5 straight wins. He's given up 1-2 goals.
There's a
night. Shutouts.
big number of guys, Cam Ward,
Yeah.
going back, coming in for Gerber's illness. Gerber got sick and had an incredible season with fantastic numbers. I think what sometimes they're able to just focus, because for them it's just about the game and playing the game. It's not about the situation. They're not. They have an easier time focusing just on the game, and he's been good. He's becoming more efficient, and I would say almost less lucky. Like the saves aren't luck here. He's dialing in. They're a really nifty power play, and some very high skill players. And a lot of the things that he read, so the save was actually easier than it was because he read it so well and got across the ice so well.
And him getting run by Brady, he was mad about it. Giroux scores, and then he gets the snow. Everybody jumps in, and every time anybody looked at him, they got popped.
Right.
I mean,
It started to get to be pretty contentious because we felt they went into him twice into the first period, and nothing happened. And for me, that's where the game started to go sideways because that didn't get called, and then the bump off the slide in. But he's got some fight to him, and he's got some fire to him. So I think I would leave him alone a little because you bump him, he gets angry, and watch out.
yeah, he was barking, but I mean, the team jumping in.
Yeah, you know what? You feed off personalities and kind of positive energy, and he's brought a lot to our room, and the guys are very connected to him.
Obviously, it's a team game, but at this time of year, how much has helped to maybe just have one guy kind of to really rally around like the guys have been doing like this?
Yeah, to have fun with it, right? He's got his own song when he comes off. He's got 40 nicknames. It's good. It's a fun little story in the room the players get to enjoy.
Obviously, a lot of saves in the last 2 games, 35 or so high danger saves. Not just the quantity, but the quality of the saves he's been making.
Yeah, and square on him. You know, I don't think they missed a whole lot. I think they picked their shots, and he was there.
The explanation I think you would say from the outside is always really confident, but just like talking to him, he seems like so even keeled. Do you see it manifest maybe just in his play more confident? Like, is there like an explanation?
No. I think there's an appreciation certain players getting kind of, if it's a second chance or a real chance or just the enjoyment of the game. You know, you ride those buses and you're in the American Hockey League and you get, spot duty every once in a while. I think him understanding the situation where he helped us the first time through, that he came back as a confident guy before he even got into the net for the first time again. He had helped us in such a major way. He feels a part of it.
Thank you.
I'll see you all tomorrow.
Yep.